Hello and welcome back to Building Real Salt Lake. I am Gray, and we're going to go over what I did in the preseason. We're going to head right into the MLS draft, and then we're going to play our home opener. So preseason was it was pretty busy. We didn't have hardly any staff members. I signed almost entirely new people. I think the only people that stuck around were Tom Spall, our head of youth development, Freddie Juarez, of course, and Todd Hofford, our goalkeeping coach. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I replaced everybody else. Let's see if we can see our staff. Show filters. We're going to do staff, hide inactive deals. No? Not gonna do that. I know there's a way to look at this. Transfer history. Staff. Here we go. Okay, so Tedek, Tyrone Marshall, Matt Howley, all left. We went ahead and we brought in, let me sort this, Chris Peebles, our technical director. Really good stats here. Super happy with the signing. On 125 per year, which is not too bad. This is, let's see, this is his first professional job, it looks like. That can't be true. Let's look at his info. Yeah. Huh. Well, good for him. So we're really looking forward to bringing him on. We have Craig Devine, our head physio. Really good stat there. Jackie Wilson brought on as our data analyst. 20 years old. Imagine being 20 years old and your first job is a data analyst for an MLS club. Must be freaking nice. He's on 79 a year. Some good stats for this level. Chief data analyst, 22 years old. I didn't realize that when I signed him, that the age difference was 2 years. Like, these dudes could be in college together. Again, good stats. We have Jordan Santiago. Real excited about this guy. Younger fella. Really good stats here. He has pretty good stats for the big three. This is probably the upper end of what I was able to sign. Otherwise, nobody else really wanted to come over. We weren't offering enough money, which is something that I need to fix. Dave Tenney came over as our fitness coach. Real big improvements. He had previously been with Seattle and then the Kansas City Wizards. Interesting. Danny Stone, our assistant manager, we took him from Oklahoma City. Oh, it was right up there. Took him from Oklahoma City. Before that, he was with the Rapids Academy, and then he was overseas as a player. Pretty good scouting knowledge of the U.S. and England. Really like his tack knowledge. I wasn't able to find anybody with a good balance of player ability, judging ability and judging potential, as well as tactical knowledge. His man management's a little bit low, but I feel like his coaching stats here are really helping pull up our coaching staff. And then the big three, determination, discipline, and motivation, are really good for what our team could pull in. Bernd Schneider, scout, mostly in Central Europe. We have Carl Craig, another scout, mostly in England and the US. Kareem Smith, we got him. He actually hung up his boots to come and work for us. He was playing for Colorado Springs, and we signed him onto a scout contract. He has some beginning knowledge of South America. I'll show you why that is, but otherwise Caribbean knowledge and of course the US. And then Khaled Badra, Previously out of the Middle East, obviously a lot of Saudi Arabia knowledge and Northern Central Africa. But otherwise, all of our scouts have pretty good abilities. We have Frank Pena came over as a physiotherapist from the Dynamo Academy. That's a great sign. And then Avram Grant as our director of football. He has quite a history. He had some time heading up West Ham and Portsmouth. He had some time heading up Chelsea. It looks like he was like filling a gap manager. And then, of course, he goes back to a long history in Israel. Lots of scouting knowledge of Israel and England, India, Poland. I couldn't really get any good scouts with Central and Southern American experience because I think that that's where we want to sign our youth is from there. That would duplicate pretty much what MLS teams do now. Bob Montgomery, another really good signing. He wanted to come on as our head of youth development, but I didn't really like his reputation, and it wasn't a huge improvement over Tom Spall. So we brought him on as a coach. He increased our defending abilities, which is really important for us, and I liked his level of discipline as well as his judging ability. He has quite a few staff roles, I believe. And then Clementon, got him from FC Dallas, came over as a coach, really rounded ability set, pretty decent Trinity, and then fairly average tack knowledge and judging potential. So that's it. Lots of movements on the staff front. On the player front, we have a lot. So some of the stuff is obviously predating me, right? So Brooksy leaving, Sebastian leaving, Acosta, Savarino, all of these are pre-me, which is unfortunate, but that is the state of the game. I would have really liked to keep Savarino. I would have really liked to keep Saucedo. What I did get out, I got out Eric Holt. He went to San Diego for 120, which is pretty good. And then Watungu and Tate are out on loans. I think that is going to be pretty important. I still couldn't offload everybody I wanted, but we did have a quite busy season here. Let's see. Where do I start? Okay, so all of these were signings previous to me. Douglas Martinez, Alvin Jones, Bustamante, Tyler Pay. But these two are the only two I was able to bring in so far. Tommy Redding is going to provide us a little bit better depth and upside in the center defending role. So that's where he's mostly going to play. I think I have him training to be... let's see. Yeah, ball playing defender. So he has some pretty good vision, pretty good passing. So if he develops it, I think that we could see him move those skills up, hopefully increase in value a little bit. Again, I got him on a free. He's worth 400. I think that over the season, he's going to be able to really hit his potential. Regardless, the only thing I have a concern about is his aggression. But so far, he's done pretty well in games. He's had 2 appearances in the Pro Classic with an average rating of 6.9. And then he had 1 appearance in just friendlies and 3 subs on, and he had a 7.4. So he's done pretty well so far. He was with Red Bulls. He was with Orlando previous to that, and then he was in some lower league teams. One of the better options that I was able to pick up on a free. And then Chris Goslin, this is another kid, super excited about him. His potential is a little bit higher. He's only 18, and I got him on a free. So his main position is actually going to be depth support for Everton. So he's going to be in a defensive midfielder role most of the time, but he can come up and he can play depth here. and he could play depth in attacking mid. His ratings are a little bit lower, but he hasn't started a game yet. He's only come on as a sub, which is okay, but his passing percentage is great. His tackling wins is wonderful. So really, really excited about this kid. Other than that, we have our tactics built out. So I am using Bust the Nets tactics, Firefox Fury, Molten, and Gunship. So a 4-2-3-1 is going to be our less often used tactic. I'm really looking to use this 4-1-4-1 system, either between Molten, which is our primary, and then we'll switch to Firefox. That's been pretty successful. Gunship has worked out okay, but normally against teams that want to defend more than anything else. So our starting lineup generally is going to be Everton here, Dami here, and Bex right here. But Beckerman is injured. That was another unfortunate thing that happened right at the end of the season. We had quite a few injuries. If you look at current injuries, Beckerman, Milan, and Glad are all out with injuries until March. Glad will come back probably in time for our opener along with Milan, but Bex is not going to be back. He just literally after the last game of the friendlies, he went and got himself hurt a little bit, but that's life. So preseason, had a pretty good preseason. So messed around with the formations a little bit. Let me adjust these columns. That's not going to work. I want to move you. Anyway, so mostly 4-1-4-1, and then we started the 4-2-3-1 here for the cup competition, which, by the way, we won the IMG Suncoast Pro Classic. Look at that. And we weren't expected to do anything, but nobody really cares about it, so that's totally fine. But yeah, some pretty promising preseason games. Our first home opener is going to be against Philadelphia. Or no, that's away. Our home opener isn't until the 13th. Beckerman could be back for our home opener. That is very exciting. Anyhow, so some of our assignments that I have set up for coaching, I have this Central America assignment. So it's just basically anybody that fits the Firefox tactic. Under 21, because that's our board goal, right? With scouted ability of good, and then in Central America, Central Europe, and North America. So pretty wide range there. And then I'm looking for a inside forward. Corey's been there. He's done pretty well. He just got back from an injury, but he's done pretty well there. Pretty happy with his performance, but I mean, he's not the best. And I really need someone that is going to be a little bit better than him. So that is the goal. Plus, we have that DP slot to fill. I want to fill it with a young DP player during the summer window. So we're going to try to get through the first portion of the season with the squad that we have now. I think we could do it. Dami's never going to play striker. I think we can make it work, and it'll be great. I did bring up Alvin Jones. I didn't realize that, or why it didn't show, but it doesn't matter. I did bring up Alvin Jones for depth at the right back. I didn't have any convincing depth, and Aaron was just getting wore out. The game wants me to play Nedum at right back, but I mean, he's not the worst, but he's not He's not the best either. Technique and passing are not good. Crossing are not good, and that's what I need from my wing backs. So, yeah, Alvin Jones has come up. He's played for us. He's done pretty well. He started 2 games, came on as a sub for 2 others. His average rating is pretty decent. Been pretty pleased with him. His passing, concentration, and composure are not the best, but I'm pretty sure that we're training him on that. We are not, so let's go ahead and get him going on fullback support. I don't really have training set up for anybody else other than like extra abilities. Because a lot of our team is actually a little bit on the old side. So basically, the way I did it is if you're over 25 or 26, you're not getting a new position trains because the odds of you getting an impact other than for like depth purposes is not going to be very useful for me. And then there's just some focuses here, like Corey should be doing. Oh, he was doing injury rehab, but he's come back from injury, so he's fine. But so we have Albert with runs with ball through center, which is wonderful for him as an inside forward role, which I'm training him as for depth. We have Corey with shoots with power, which is going to be wonderful when he comes in, cuts in from the right-hand side there. And then Aaron, we have him with knocks ball past opponent. I didn't actually see this one pop up. No, his acceleration's really good, so that's fine. And then Tommy Redding runs with ball barely because guess what? My boy can't dribble. Other than that, not a lot of player trades going on. Team dynamics are doing really good. We had Bex as the team leader. Dami is a highly influential player as well. Our co-captain is Nedham. So we got him all set up here. And I think a lot of people like me, which is nice. Beckerman does not like me. I have like no support among the top tier of players. All the other players like me, probably because I've been giving them a ton of playing time in preseason. Social groups, core group is looking pretty decent. We have some outsiders here. Nedham being in the others group is a little bit weird because my impression has always been that Nedham's sort of Mr. Popular with the team, and I feel like that's a little misread from the devs here. So we have the draft, which I've never done with MLS, so I figured that it's just the waiver draft. I don't care about the waiver draft. I thought it was like the draft. All right, let's go through to the draft. Let's see who we have that got released. Are there any young kids? There are. There's Jarrett Townsend, and he's an AMR. Wow, Jared, but you're actually terrible. Oof. Oh my God. There's no upside there. You're not coming. What do we got for a goalkeeper here? Also not very great. Bobby Edwards, he's a little bit older. He's actually a pretty good sweeper keeper. His first touch isn't the best, but I feel like he's actually better than Ochoa. Oh my God, he has no speed. That can't be right. That can't be right at all. Oof. Agility of 7. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That's not ideal. Yeah, communication's better than Ochoa. First touch is probably going to end up being better than Ochoa. Kicking one-on-one's about even. Passing's a little bit lower. That's not the best. Reflexes and rushing out are way better. One thing that David would be great with would be a better rushing out ability, but we'll see if he develops it. He's only 18. Composure is better. Decisions or positioning is way better. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we don't have a lot. I guess on our registrations, we already have our 30 players, but there are a couple players that I wouldn't mind sending down to the team, and I ended up keeping because I couldn't get rid of them. Like, where is my guy? So Justin, really want to get rid of him. Can't. Not happening. Let me set his for loan actually, just to. No, I'll just send him down to the Monarchs if I have to. And then Chang, don't need him. I he's just a depth option, and I already have Milan that I want to bring up in this spot. But you compare him to Corey, and there's not going to be much of a comparison at all. Let's see, inside forward and attack. Yeah, I mean, not good, not good, not good. Decisions not good. He has high determination. That's one thing going for him that Corey doesn't have. Flair, that's okay. Off the ball, not as good, but not a huge difference. Positioning, not as good. Teamwork, not as good. Yeah. So, but if you compare Chang to Milan, the one thing I noticed in the preseason is that we are very forward rich. Like, we have a lot of forwards here. No, Milan even kicks the crap out of him. Yeah, I mean, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna have a 19-year-old or a 27-year-old? I mean, what? Honestly, I could train up a lot of this stuff, and that's fine. The only thing, like, he has some good stamina, some good strength, which is, I mean, they're not highlighted, but strength is pretty important for an inside forward because he has pushed through the defense. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so where were we? We were at the draft. And honestly, I'm just not sure. Let's see. We want to do under 21. Yeah, so just Jared Townsend, and he is garbage. So we're gonna skip. Well, now I wonder. Because where are we? We're all the way down here. I think we're like 17th and then 41st overall. Yeah, so let's see who picks. Pass. Yeah, nobody's. Allen. I mean, he is a pretty good depth option here. That is pretty nice, I gotta say. No, not F5. I forgot that some of the hotkeys I have mapped are also hotkeys in the game, and I keep meaning to change them. Let's see. Perry Kitchen. You know what? We're just gonna skip. Pass. Who got picked here? Okay. Alan Cruz, right? We already looked at him. Laughlin. That would have been the only guy that I might have. No, never mind. He was garbage. See, the other thing I don't want to do is I don't want to pick somebody. Ooh. Why are you? Zach has been mediocre at best. Did we already look at this guy? I don't know why his speed is so low. 13, 12, 10, 9. I mean, he's almost better than Zach. He's not, but almost, like, to the point where he's a compelling replacement or backup keeper. Why is he rated so low? Why are they getting rid of him? Is it because he's old? His passing isn't the best for a sweeper keeper, but, like, there's got to be something wrong with this to where they're reading speed wrong or something. Because that doesn't make any sense. Like, am I missing it? Do I not see speed somewhere? That's fine. Whatever. All right, let's move along. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything here. Because there's no one I really need, and I don't want to go against the signing guidance, and I don't want to burn an international slot because that would make me upset. Caleb Stenko, pretty good stats, honestly. I don't understand, like, why is nobody picking this guy? Like, he would be a really good depth player. Not even, like, he could start. Everton. Yeah, I'm real worried about this. Like, I'm missing something. Like, should I be looking at older guys? Now I'm doubting myself. He's not very good. How much money is he on? God. 304. Oh, that's probably it. I don't think I have the money for him. I might just. I do. But I don't need him in a first team role. And he would be a first teamer along with Everton. How can we do this? Now I'm curious. See, Dami's not the best advanced playmaker. Shoot. Now I'm up in the air. I'm a mess now. I'm all over the place. That's fine. We're going to be okay. We're going to be fine. Again. Does he not count as an international player? It's a tough call. I really don't want to eat up an international slot. It's the last thing I want to do. I think we're fine. I think I'm just overthinking this. All right. We're going to passion finish. Yes, we're done. Complete the draft. Okay. All set. Wonderful. I have a C+. So they're pretty happy with my transfers. Yeah, the transfer fee, of course. See, I disagree with the fans. Eric didn't have a bright future. He was not gonna develop much more. I truly believe. Anyway. Squad dynamics, Cruz, I don't care. Michael Salazar. Nope. No thanks. Okay, so let's go ahead and get through to the season opener because this video is already gone for a little bit. Good job, Arriaga. This guy, really like that guy. Really, really hopeful for the future. Some of these kids that I got here. Yeah, of course, Zach's going to come in. Nedham's going to come in. Bessler. I'll adjust it. I don't understand what is happening. Well, guess what, guys? We're going to play the kids. Oh my god. This is a nightmare. This is an actual nightmare. I have like 3 starters injured. I don't even know what to do with that. It's fine. It's 15,000 season tickets. That's a fairly even number. Okay, so let's see. Bex, you're still out. Tommy, you're not playing as a playmaker. You're going to play as a box-to-box. Everton's going to play there. And Beasler's not going to play there. So I'm not all about that Goslin life. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he's a good advanced playmaker. Let's see. Let's look at him. Let's see what he does. I haven't played him as an advanced playmaker anyway. And I think I have this advanced playmaker on attack. I mean, he's pretty average. Let's compare him with Arriaga because that's my normal backup for Bex. It's a close call. It is a close call. Okay. So let's replace you with Zach. Glad, are you back? Full fitness tomorrow. So Nedham is going to come on. Herrera, Toya, Everton, Goslin. Now we're going to do with Arriaga. Just because you don't have fitness. Rusnak. Okay, so we need... Why do I have these guys here? They need to move to... Oh, because I can't move into the different squad. That's right. We need... You... We need... Beasler's injured. Iloski... Douglas. Need a good mid option. I really don't want to mess with Portillo. I can't explain it. I just don't. Goslin is going to be a backup. How are my guys here? Everybody's still a little tired. Corey's not going to... I can only play Corey for the first half. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some work here. Put Alvin on the bench. Put Redding on the bench. And then I need another midfield. I guess it's going to have to be Portillo. God, that's so frustrating. That's fine. All right. We're going to do this guy. And Nedum, you're not going to be... You prefer to play on the right. You prefer to play on the left. So you're going to be a ball-playing defender. And you're going to be a central defender. Nedum is not as great as a ball-playing defender. His vision is terrible, along with his passing. Okay, so here we go. Let's go. Yeah, I know, Corey. I got it. Go out there and give all 10 traveling fans their money's worth. Okay, so let me change my views here. I'm going to do extended highlights. And then I play in 2D Classic. If I ever keep recording these and you guys prefer the director view or whatever, then we could change it. But 2D Classic is what I appreciate most. Okay, so here we go. 15 minutes in, our ratings are looking decent. We're about evenly matched. Rusnak passes it to Arriaga. Arriaga gets Herrera on the wing. Herrera took the shot, which I can appreciate. What are my instructions here? Okay. Yeah, I know they're from long range. I get it. Arriaga picks up the ball, passes it to Toya, to Nedum, to Marcelo, up the wing to Rusnak. Oh, that was beautiful. That was so good. I mean, that could have been something for sure. Corey's fitness is dropping. Oh, come on, Johnson. Johnson, yes! Yes, Sam. Way to go, buddy. Look at this. Toya just lobs it up there for him. Sam runs through, slots it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, well, that was that was not ideal. What happened here? Unmarked. He's just unmarked. It would have been harder to miss. What is going on with my corner tactics? Oh my god. No, this is terrible. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. All right, well, we'll just leave it alone for right now. A tie is okay. I mean, it's not what I want. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. How do you do that? Sam up the side. Oh, I thought that was going to be an old goal. Well, this is not... We need to be better, guys. We need to be a lot better than this. That's okay. It's all about how we respond. Still a lot of football left. Nope. Not good enough. Not good enough. It just feels like Zach is not. It's not Zach's fault. I'm gonna have to watch that corner. Oh, they're gonna give him a PK. They're gonna give him a PK. This is not ideal. Okay, well, let's make some changes here. Okay, so we're gonna move this. We're gonna have Dami come up. No, Arriaga needs to come up. Really? Everton's not as good of a... He's a better Carrillo? All right. We're going to take Corey off because he is just terrible right now. And Aaron is not doing good on that left wing. I might swap him. I like Danny there, or Donnie there, for that inverted back, but now it's back to... All right, let's see how this goes. So we've changed up our formation. Arriaga's playing a role that suits him a lot better. Let's see how we go. Out to Donnie. Donnie's going to cross it in, and it misses. It's all right. This is just one game, you know? It's just one game. Had a lucky PK. Some set piece action. Got to do better on the set pieces. And that's it. That is our first MLS game. Not happy, but it's just the beginning. Anyway, I will be back. I'm going to play a couple games. Let's see. Let's see where I'm going to come back at. LAFC at home. I think that is going to be a wonderful match. So we'll come back. We'll do LAFC at home. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And hopefully we turn this around. Take care.